It's ready. Ah, hello everybody. It's been a while. Different kitchen this time. Oxford kitchen. So very intellectual, as you can see. And first of all, to thank you all for your terrific response to me last time cooking the apple crumble. And for your presents, particularly to the kind person who gave us a bay tree for me to cook my bay tree pie or my bay leaf pie. So I am very grateful for that, and I'm already enjoying the bay leaves, but I've left them behind in Surrey. And now I am going to cook, it's really going to be a chicken Licken event, because I haven't done much meat for you. Chicken Licken event, and but before then, always make sure that you yourself as a cook are not hungry. So therefore, I have, to give me strength as I cook, a cup of chamomile tea, which has ginger, fresh ginger, which is my big friend at the moment, fresh ginger and cinnamon in it. So that's really how I drink all my drinks: chamomile, ordinary tea and coffee. And I'm also having the luxury of a rather nice cookie that Wendy has made, just to make sure that me, as the cook, is not hungry. This is a snack which I'm making just in case I get hungry while I'm cooking, and I'm just going to show you how I make it. Let me have a bit more of that biscuit, because my goodness, they're good. Gosh, I'm over snacking on the biscuits. Sorry people, just too hungry for words. Okay, so my snack as I eat. Little tomatoes, you squidgle them down into the bread. See that? Lots of squidging goes on, and it's rather fun doing that. Olive oil onto the bread. So I'm adding a little bit of basil. There you are, beautiful looking. Ta-dum. So that's a snack for me to eat if I get hungry while cooking the chicken Licken. However, I want to make you the queen of dishes today, which is coronation chicken, but it's my version. Now for me, I must have a little bit more biscuit to give me some drink. I don't like doing this. It's not a nice job. So, but I have to do it for your sake. So I'm doing two dishes at once. But I don't like taking the meat off the chicken. I just don't like it. So I have to think of other things. Drink my chamomile tea. Lovely. Right, now what I'm doing is I'm going to take the chicken off the bone, put the chicken in here for my coronation chicken, and then the bones go into this particularly nice bowl for me to make chicken soup. Now, at the base of my chicken soup is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carrots. Can you see them? 1 onion. Can you see it? Yep, an onion. And just a little bit of ginger, because I'm obsessed by ginger today. So ginger goes absolutely everywhere. And that's at the base. Now, normally, normal people who have all their ingredients sorted out put in a chicken stock. I haven't got any chicken stock. I ran out. So, in the absence of chicken stock, I am going to use some. I looked into the cupboard and I found, I was looking for my chicken stock and failing, and I found something called vegetable flavour instant noodles. So, I've no idea what they are. Absolutely no idea. It's a hit and miss. And I'm not going to look to see how to cook them, because that would be a terrible mistake. Gosh. I'm now going to try very hard. Ah, here we are, knife. Here we are, nice spoon. Or what is it? It's not a spoon or a knife, it's a pair of scissors, isn't it? Who needs words? Now in here is a packet of something. Looks interesting, so I'm chucking it into the soup. See what happens. I've no idea, absolutely no idea. And then I see something which says vegetable flavour by, I won't be an advertiser, but it does say Sainsbury's, vegetable flavour, and I decide, why don't I put that in too? So I have really put quite a lot of stuff at the bottom of this chicken soup. That is the sort of base. And into that I'm going to put my chicken bones and then add water. And then boil it for an hour, and we will have the most delicious chicken soup with carrots in it. So, next job is with clean fingers, my hands are clean, you have to do this hard, difficult job, which I find extraordinarily difficult to do. I could divert and tell you how I made my mincemeat, which is over here. I made that for lunch. So there's been an excess of cooking going on. I made this for lunch. This was a nice mincemeat. Oops, hope I haven't lost the... I feel that it's not working. Slight desperation here because I'm not managing it that well. Right, I've got to get down to it. It's no use prevaricating, is it? It's just no use prevaricating. So you take it off the bone. It's not such a bad job. It really isn't a bad job. It's just I have to keep eating biscuits or something else in order to divert myself from it. I don't know. There's something about it. I just suppose I don't know. Something wrong with me. I find it difficult to... Does anybody else have the same problem? Perhaps you do. Anyway, it's a labour, therefore, making this dish is a labour of love, but I thought I'd better tell you about making a meaty dish, because otherwise you'll think I'm just a vegetarian, and though I eat very little meat, I occasionally eat chicken, but not now, not after 6 o'clock, and it is after 6 o'clock. So I don't eat anything after 6 o'clock. It's a secret of my new diet, and it's helped me a great deal. But and most people shouldn't eat after 6. Having said that, I was up in the middle of the night eating. So do you see? I'm taking the skin off the chicken, and it's quite a tough job. And then I get to these legs, and that makes me feel even more miserable. But I'm doing it. I don't want to look at it. I can't look at it really. But I'm putting the bones. You see, a generous helping of bone with quite a lot of meat left inside, because I just can't face taking it off. And again, here comes some more meat, but again, I'm finding it more difficult than ever to take it off the bone. So at the risk of not taking enough off the bone for the chicken dish, I'm putting it in the... This is a way of not wasting stuff, you see. At least I feel, oh, well, I can't face taking it off the bone, but at least I'm making a nice chicken soup. So basically, you see what a lot of chicken I've stuck into the soup. Lots! And now I've got my chicken for my small, delicate... It's a delicate dish. I mean, basically... This is enough coronation chicken for 2. If you want to use, it's one small chicken for 2 people. So if you want to cook for 6, you're going to have to use a lot more chickens. I'm sorry, it's chicken, whatever the word is, chicken excessive. So I'm putting away the fat, because you mustn't have fat in the soup. Be very careful about that. I'm wiping my hands with a cloth, and I'm going to boil up some water. Switch it off, strain it, preserve the carrots and possibly that funny thing from Sainsbury's. Mayonnaise. Put in about 3 mayonnaises, why not? I'm waiting with it, I haven't got that many. Right, so do you see what we've done? We've done a lovely job of mixing the chicken. It doesn't look as though there's much there. Truth be told, there isn't much there. Now? Now? It's a red button there. Yes, yes, yes. People, just as a PS to it, the bit of the sound went wonky because of the kettle boiling. I know you can hear me, but just in case, just to give you absolute instructions about the ingredients. For the coronation chicken, or for the chicken licken, let's not call it coronation chicken anymore. I think it might be sensitive with the royals. Let's call it chicken licken. So for my chicken licken, you need 3 large tablespoons of Greek yogurt, 3 large tablespoons of mustard, a teaspoon of hot curry powder, and a large tablespoon of mango chutney. You need lime, you need real coriander, you need walnuts, dates, and whatever to add at the end. And for the chicken soup, if you don't have this broth thing, you can add Marmite, by the way, the famous Marmite. So that could be a useful thing for you. Just wanted to give you a few tips, because unfortunately the kettle was boiling while I was doing some of my talking, and I was afraid that you might just miss 1 or 2 crumbs of what I've been saying. Now here is I just wanted to show you how lovely it's steaming. Can you see the steaming soup? What a beautiful sight. What a lovely, lovely steamy sight. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, I'm trying to get you to see it. There we are. And it would be lovely to show you inside, but I don't think I will. It's really bubbling away, which is bubbling a bit too much. So bring it down to simmer. And then it's got to go in for an hour. So it's got to go in until 10 past. 10 past. Now, the next step is, where's that bowl, that lovely, loving bowl, which I want to put the Coronation Street thing in. Oh, I don't think it's Coronation Street, is it? It's Coronation Chicken. So you're going to turn your mixture into this very attractive bowl. Now, what are we going to eat it with? Now, that's an interesting thing. We could eat it with frozen baked beans and mint sauce, which is a new thing. Get your frozen baked beans, cook them, and put in some mint sauce, and you have a lovely dish. It could be eaten also with chopped tomatoes in oil and basil. Now that is a nice mixture. That is a very tasty, slightly curry, slightly mango, slightly limey mixture. And of course, what you should do at this stage, without doubt, is put on some coriander. But I haven't got any coriander, so as I said, we're using some basil. And I'm really, really into a basil moment. And I'm also into a bit of a tomato moment. So what am I doing? I'm taking a few of these tomatoes, and I'm not even cleaning them, they look so good. Why wash them? Don't wash too much. And the other thing I picked up the other day is don't wash the chicken, because if you wash it, you spread the germs. So I don't wash my chicken either. No washing goes on in this kitchen. Just a bit of, this sort of thing. And you have then got a beautiful looking dish, not quite ready, because you have a few more things to add, but only just before you eat it, otherwise they get soggy. Some walnut halves and some raisins or some dates. Add something sweet to it, because that really adds to it, but just add it right at the very end. And by the way, this is another nice snack. If you're short of snacks, hungry, get yourself a packet. They're very expensive here, and they're lovely and cheap in Serbia, so I wish to God somebody could send them to me. You get yourself a walnut with a date, and that could be, there's nothing nicer than a walnut and a date. So, you could, if you're feeling really excited, put the lime at the top of the dish, just to remind everybody of the lime content of this chicken Licken dish, which I hope you enjoy. And in the meanwhile, just remember to take your soup off in under an hour, strain it, and then you have a lovely soup which you can add old potatoes, old pasta, anything old you can just stuck in there, or stick in there, stuck and stick. And I live off chicken soup during the week when I'm on my own. If Michael's gone to town, I live off chicken soup. So thank you. This is in honour of the chicken Licken. Thank you for listening and watching.